Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. This is episode 10, and for the past couple of episodes, we've been working with some wither skeletons. A couple episodes ago, we completed a wither skeleton farm, and then in the last episode, we finished up this shop here, which we called Skull and Bones. Now, we did make a couple sales on the wither skulls that we were selling, so I'm surprised we haven't sold any more. These were here since the last episode. We can go ahead and take these actually before, not saying anyone's going to take them, but I mean it's 2 diamond blocks. We don't want to leave those sitting there, and I do apologize that it's dark. Let's go ahead and do that. And then, let's see, yep, we did make a couple sales here, perfect. So we are making some diamonds, and no luck on the coal. So let's go ahead and leave here. For this episode, what I want to do is head over to the gaming area. I know I dug out to it and set up the portal probably, I don't know, a few episodes back. And I have a bunch of game ideas for this season, and I really don't know which one I want to start with. But I came up with an idea for a new game that I haven't made before. Well, in a creative world I did, but this idea is new, and I'm really excited about it, so I think I want to do that. And there is Zloy, but what we're going to do first is we're going to need some wool, so let's go ahead and 1 diamond for a stack, but this is not a full stack. It's fine, we'll go ahead and just do this. We'll take some blue. I like to use some blue, and I like to use some orange. For those of you who have seen any of my tutorials, I always go with orange and blue wool. Now, I think I will need a few more colors for this. Let me go ahead and pick a few more out, and then we will head over to the gaming area. We are over in the gaming area. Now, for this season, we decided to use this. It is an island, but there are a lot of trees. And let's see if we can do a quick fly around before the sun goes down. Let's go ahead and take a quick fly over, take a quick peek, so we can see all of these dark oak trees. So this is the island that we've designated for the games. Now with that, there is a lot of deforestation that we will need to do in order to place in our games. Now, for those who don't know, we do have fire spread off, which means we just can't burn down the forest, or else I would have totally done that. And looks like we are not able to sleep. But with that, I started digging the area out for this game. I do need to go 5 blocks underground. So I have this, well, I have it pre-dug out just so I didn't have to do that on camera. So I have all my supplies, and then what I need to do, let's place down some torches. Ooh! Nope. I might have to back out until it's daytime again. That is very dangerous. This is the new minigame. So, like other ones that I made before, this is a game of chance, a game of luck, or simply called a gambling machine. Now, I have a lot of fun making these. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite builds to make. Now, this one is based off of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the all or nothing game where we pay the guy some rubies and then we pick a chest in hopes to win more. Now, of course, this is Minecraft. We have to work, within the mechanics of the game. So what's going to happen is we're going to place in a payment here. An item is going to pop up. This light is going to let us know that it is safe to reach into a chest. Of course, you don't have to listen to it. What you can do is throw in your payments, and, if you want, you can look into a chest, and hopefully, it pops up there. But, I mean, it's not really a strategy, but I guess it is. But what I wanted to do was, first of all, make sure that the player cannot look into every single chest to find the item. So this is actually on a very quick timer where you only have enough time to open up one chest and possibly a second one. But by that time, the item is already on its way out. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's try to pick the middle chest. Nothing. And, okay. So you do have to be pretty quick about it. But of course, you're not going to have time to check all 3 of them. So let's throw an item in. Nope, not that one. And it's gone. So again, I don't want everyone to be able to dig through all of the chests in order to find the prize. So let's go ahead and see if we can just pick the one. Nope. And again, this is all going to be at random. Let's try this one. Yeah, so of course the point of this game is to come up on diamonds. It's not necessarily for the player to win, but of course there is a chance for the player to win. We're not going to make it that one-sided. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on underneath. What we have here is we have a dropper underneath the chest, and let's see if we can actually open it. That's the hopper, that's the chest, and I don't know if we can actually get the dropper. Just take my word for it. There we go. There are prizes in each dropper. So what's going to happen, again, one is going to be picked at random. It's going to shoot the item up into the chest, and then a split second later, these are going to block swap, and the dropper is going to go out of the way. The hopper is going to collect the item from the chest and then put it back into the dropper, just so you can kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. And there we go. So that is when the swap takes place and the item is removed. Now, with that, I have made a couple of randomizer games in the past. The first one being in Truly Bedrock Season 0, where we had a roulette game, and that one was a 50-50 chance to win. And then, of course, a few months back, I did release this one over here, and this is the treasure chest minigame inspired by The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. For those who haven't seen it, and I highly recommend you do, if you're interested in that kind of thing, or just want some inspiration for your build, a card to it will be popping up in the top right corner, and there will be a link to it down in the description below. Now, you may be asking, how much time do we have to actually make a decision when reaching into the chest? So what I've decided to do is place some redstone lamps up top. Now, of course, we won't be able to reach into any of these chests because I did need to place a solid block above them in order for these to light up. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at how fast we have to react. So the payment goes in, and the lamp will turn on right there, and just like that, it's gone. So we do have a short amount of time to make a decision. Again, the idea being we don't want the player to look into every single chest to find the prize. Alright, we are back on the Truly Bedrock server, and I have this circuit placed in, and this is the circuit that we saw that is going to take the item away from the chest. So let's go ahead and head down below, and let's place a block here so we can see it, in action without all the stuff in the way. If we press this, there's going to be a little timer, and quickly the item is going to be removed from the chest. And of course, in the process, before this actually extends out to collect the item, we are going to have the item for the randomizer come across and actually place the item inside the chest. But I did want to show how this was going to work. And of course, I'm most likely going to do a tutorial on this one. I was really excited about doing it, so I decided to do it on the server first. And again, with this being the gaming area and no games here, I thought it'd be fun to place the brand new build here as the first game on the whole server. As I mentioned before, I have a lot of fun making these types of games. Chance games, luck games, gambling machines, whatever you like to call them. For some reason, these are just really fun to make. I don't know why I like to make these, maybe just because it's the redstone involved in order to make the game work. Of course, that is probably a big part of it, but I'm always a fan of making games. And speaking of games, there is another one that I created and is actually quite popular, and that is the slot machine. So I released that probably about a couple months ago, and man, that one, again, that was so much fun to make. I just really love making these type of builds. So for those who haven't seen the slot machine, a card to that will be popping up in the top right corner. And of course, as always, there will be a link to it down in the description below. and we really need to sleep because last time there were a couple of creepers around here, and I would hate for them to blow up all of my beautiful redstone. Time for a little progress update. I have the item filter in place, and this is based off of Mumbo Jumbo's Randomizer that he released in a video a while back. So that is where I got the inspiration from to make this randomizer here. Now, of course, in his video, he had them side by side, but in order to make this work for the build that we're trying to do, I did have to space them out by 1 block. But with that being said, we can actually expand this out more if we wanted more chests. For example, for this, we probably could have made this like 4 or 5 chests, but I mean, that is a little bit excessive, and 3 is usually the number that is in these type of games. So that is why I am going with 3, but with that being said, we can make this bigger, and of course, I will post a link to Mumbo's video down in the description below, and there will be a card popping up in the top right corner, and man, I feel like I am having so many card pop-ups for this episode. That should do it. All of the redstone is wired up, and this is what it looks like in its raw and organic form. Nothing covering it up just yet, so you can get a good look at all of the redstone. It looks like it's a lot, but really, it's very, very repetitive, and it's actually very simple. So let's go ahead and give it a test. We throw in the payment. We should see 1 item come out. So it will be... Oh, that is actually... That's a problem. That is a problem. What is going on? What is going on here? So these should be filtering... Okay, item 3. Item 2. Item 1. Not sure why... It's not going where it needs to go. I'm glad I checked it out. This is very, very interesting. So let's go ahead and give this another go. And actually, let's go ahead and sleep first because we don't want creepers, especially now that it's all finished, we don't want creepers to blow this build up. I usually get attacked by a couple skeletons and a couple of zombies. Looks like we have an Enderman this time, and hopefully we don't look into its eyes, but let's go ahead. Let's see what's actually going on. So it's supposed to... I'm keeping my eye on you. It's supposed to do... Oh, I did this part. I did this part totally wrong. I believe I have fixed the issue. So the problem was that this was not wired up properly, and I had to move all of this up 1 block. So everything should be functioning correctly now. So let's go ahead and try this one more time. So we're going to throw the diamond in here. We should see an item pop out, and it should go into its chest. So the diamond is in this one. And again, it's going to swap, as I demonstrated earlier in the creative world. Do this one. It's going to be in this chest here, and I couldn't reach it. Oops. Yeah, I gotta make sure to collect all these diamonds. I'm throwing all my diamonds into this build. So, oh no. Now what is the problem? Okay, the filter is right. Okay, that's correct. Correct. So I'm not sure. Item 1, 2, and 3. Not really sure what the issue is. Maybe... Man, that's a bummer. Let's see. Okay, so Ghost... It's not going to where it needs to go. What's going on here? So let's see. Let's take a look. This is powering that. That's locking this. Keeping these items in place, which should allow the proper item to go down to where it needs to go. So item 2 should be able to drop right into where it needs to go. And it did. So So it's there. So I wonder if the item is just spitting out too fast, maybe? I'm not sure. That is so weird. Maybe, I don't want to say it's server lag, but it possibly could be. So, okay, that works. Yeah, maybe it's just the way the item is popping out. So it pretty much skipped over this one here. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Did I just go through that block? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting because, as you saw, it was working fine on the creative world. And yeah, that is a problem. Alright, I also fixed that issue. Now, with fixing that one, I think I also shortened the time that the item is actually in the chest, and that's because instead of the item coming out directly this way, it goes up and then makes its way down. But in the meantime, the timing down below didn't change, so that means this item is going to be available for a very short period of time. And after playing around with it, I know I said it wasn't really a strategy at the beginning of the episode, but the strategy for this game now is, and I really reinforced not being able to reach into any other chest with this little modification that we made there, because you will only have time to pick one chest, look inside it, and pull your diamond out. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's going to be this one. Oh, nope, it's not that one. It's kind of hard to differentiate the dirt and the grass. So grass goes there. Actually, that might be a little too quick. Let's go ahead and... We don't know what we're going to get. Like I said, the point of this is... Okay, so we can still grab it. The point of this game is to take diamonds, not give them out. But at the same time, we still want to be kind of fair. But, I mean... We can technically grab the diamond out of the far one if we're fast enough. And I feel like, you know, if you make a slight miss in trying to grab it like I just did, it kind of makes it not really fair. And that is due to the modification we made there. Now, if I make an adjustment to the circuit down below, I'm afraid it may make it a little too slow. And then the player is going to be able to reach into any chest they want and browse through them before they actually make a decision. So I'm a bit torn about what to do. I think I was able to add a little bit of delay. It's not much, but it should be just enough. Let's go ahead and try. So the item is going to come out. That's going to go down to the end. And nope, I'm still reading those items wrong. And remember, the player is not going to be able to see any of these. So that's definitely enough time there. But my main concern is down here. So we're going to pick this chest. We lose. And I guess it probably would have helped if I just took out the items to ensure we would get this chest here. But my inventory is pretty full at the moment. So, actually, do I have enough space? Yeah, let's go ahead. Just so we're not wasting time as I fall down below. Let's go ahead and pull out these items to ensure only item 3 makes its way down. So grab item 1 and 2. And let's see. So we make our payment. We're going to pick chest number 3. I think that's fair. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that seems fair to me? Again, if you're picking a chest and you're sticking to it, that definitely gives you time to get set up and to be able to pull that item. And remember, keep in mind, you're not supposed to be able to check all 3. You're supposed to be able to just pick one chest, and hopefully that is the correct one you pick, because again, this is a game of chance, a game of luck, and, well, it is a gambling machine. So, I just wanted it to be fair for the time given. And I think that's a fair amount of time, if I do say so myself. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this machine. And unfortunately, we are all out of time. Of course, I wasn't able to put an actual building over this, but I had to keep troubleshooting this, so that definitely set me back. And to be honest, I don't really have a design for the building just yet, so I'm going to have to think about that one. Any ideas? Again, let me know down in the comments below. And one more thing, when it comes to these type of machines, just with the economy we have here, and I'm sure most of you have watched the other members as well and kind of know the diamond situation and everything like that, but what I'm struggling with is what to actually charge to play and then what to actually give out as a prize with as many chances there are to lose. I mean, charging a diamond each time is, well, I mean, it is risky, and I mean, that is kind of the point of the game. I guess maybe I'm being a little too nice, but let's say a diamond for, what can we try to win here? Maybe a diamond block, maybe a nether star or something like that. I think Groova, I see you over there just running around. That's weird, I've never seen that. But yeah, I'm not sure what to make the prize and what to also charge to play the game. Again, with the possibility of losing so much, I'm not sure if anyone's going to want to chuck in that many diamonds, or maybe they will. Maybe they will, but we have to make it worth their while, so they will chuck in that many diamonds in order to win something. So again, with all of those different ideas, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.